Yeah, it's a very warm welcome to Field Mill this evening. Barrow taking on Mansfield in League Two. Both sides looking to get their first victory of the campaign underway. Similar runs of form in terms of their league positions. Similar runs of form in terms of the points. Both teams, though, without that vital first 3 points. For Barrow, they've gone with the same side that performed so well at the weekend against Walsall, grabbing that point against League Two's only unbeaten side at this current present moment. Of course, just wasn't enough to get that 3 points, but they've gone with that same team. Joel Dixon in goal, a back three of Sam Hurd, Matt Platt and Patrick Brough. Brad Barry on the right, Jason Taylor and Mike Jones in the middle, with Josh Kay on the left, Harrison Biggins in behind Dior Angus and Luke James. Subs for Barrow, Scott Maloney, Connor Brown, Callum Gribbin, Johan Zuma, Chris Taylor and Jaden Reid. Alongside me this evening, Mark Boyd, and it's the continuity that they've been needing, isn't it? That players fit, keep it going, what they played on Saturday.
Yeah, I think that's always a good sign. Obviously, I've watched the extended highlights, I spoke to yourself, and it was very positive from the weekend. So to have an unchanged 11, it's definitely a positive thing. So we just want that win, don't we?
Dixon sends it out into that left-hand channel. Luke James brings it down under control. Touches it inside to Josh Kay, inside the penalty box. Weaver on from Kay. Across to Brad Barry. Brad Barry slots it into the back of the net. The keeper dived, he couldn't keep it out. It's Brad Barry who'll claim it. Wheels away in celebration. The breakthrough for Barrow 9 minutes in. A great team goal as well. Good counter-attack. And Barrow lead by 1-0. Throws it into the feet of Harrison Biggins. Corner of the penalty area. Gets it across to Patrick Brough. Good ball as well.
Go on, have a shot.
Space here for him. Takes a shot from distance. It's a brilliant strike for Patrick Brough. Low, hard, into the bottom corner of the goal. Nothing that Marek Steck could do. And Barrow have doubled their advantage. Midway into the first half here at Field Mill. Patrick Brough makes it Mansfield 0, Barrow 2.
Brilliant again. I mean, that comes off the nothing ball for the throw-in off Dior Angus. He's got to get a lot of credit for that.
34 minutes on the clock. Free kick. Stephen McLaughlin takes it on this left-hand side. This time he does put some height on it, but Matt Platt's there to cut it out. Sends it back towards goal though, and Barrow battling. Joel Dixon's dropped it.
Not deserve that.
And he's dropped it right onto the feet. Was it Andy Cook who got the final touch on it? Whoever it was, it's turned into the back of the net. And Mansfield have got themselves a goal back here. 34.5 minutes on the clock. It's now Mansfield 1, Barrow 2. Barrow looking for a free kick, but wasn't given. Here come Mansfield now with Kellen Gordon up against Mike Jones. Uses his experience well to get in front of Kellen Gordon.
Done really well there.
And turns away
really
from
well.
Inside. Luke James. Can Barrow get a counter-attack going here? Luke James clattered over. O'Driscoll's on a yellow card already. And I think he's going to be sent off here. It is a second yellow card for Aaron O'Driscoll. And he is sent off here. Mansfield down to 10 men.
It's a godsend, isn't it? I mean, you don't like to see anybody get sent off, but it just changes the whole outlook of the game now.
Back out again to Sam Hurd. Biggins, now Jason Taylor. Back to Biggins, back to Patrick Brough. Over the halfway line here for Barrow. Out to Josh Kay, left-hand side. Into Luke James. Brilliant again.
Brilliant.
Absolute brilliant by Luke James. Into Josh Kay. Josh Kay inside the box. Josh Kay kills it beautifully. Into the back of the net. They deserve that goal for the work rate. Brilliant team move again from Barrow, and Josh Kay this time nestles it perfectly into the back of the net for Barrow. And 16 minutes into the second half, it's now Mansfield 1, Barrow 3.
Great goal, wasn't it? If anybody wanted on that final execution was Josh Kay. You could see we were right behind him. He's got to bend it round, but it's just brilliant play again. It all starts from just build up play, really sharp.
To Brad Barry, now looking for Luke James. It's come back again to Brad Barry into the box. Dior Angus stands it up. Back heel, back to Barry, onto Harrison. He kills it beautifully into the bottom corner of the goal. A first goal for Barrow for Harrison Biggins. The game's surely now done here in the second half. 12 minutes to go. Harrison Biggins making it Mansfield 1, Barrow 4. Last 2 minutes of the 90. Ball pulled back, shot comes in, it trickles its way. It's a poor goal for Barrow to concede there. Shot coming in from Charles Lee, and it just trickles its way into the back of the net. Nothing at all in the end that Joel Dixon could do. It's beaten him all ends up. Sent forward into the Mansfield half, takes a look at his watch, blows the whistle, and the wait finally over for Barrow. After 48 years, they pick up their first victory in the Football League. And it was a well worth one for Barrow. 2 up in quick succession. Brad Barry opening the scoring on 9 minutes. Then Patrick Brough with a fantastic strike from distance, doubling Barrow's advantage. It was a nervy end to the first half when James Perch got on the end of a free kick after a dropped ball by Joel Dixon to put Mansfield back into the game. And then the second half, Aaron O'Driscoll sent off after a second yellow card. Barrow took full advantage of that extra man and worked their way to complete the rout here. First of all, Josh Kay after a great team goal, putting Barrow 3-1 up, and then Harrison Biggins with a strike from the edge of the box after another good bit of teamwork from Barrow. Mistake in the box did give an opportunity for Mansfield to get themselves a consolation goal towards the end, but in the end, Skip, well-worked performance and a well-deserved 3 points for Barrow.
Absolutely brilliant from start to finish, fully deserved.